Hey there, hope you're having a good evening. We are now one day away from the NFL draft taking place in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We've got a big-time matchup tonight. Lafayette taking on Austin LBJ. The Lions looking to become the first team from the Valley to reach the Final Four since 2018. Soccer, the main attraction here at Mercedes High School. Progreso taking on Hidalgo in the 4A Division I Regional Finals. We'll have highlights and reaction tonight at 10. Reporting in Mercedes, Ruben Juarez, Valley Sports Central. Hey there, hope you're having a good evening. We're chatting hoops, college hoops to be specific. The Final Four coming to San Antonio this year. 68 teams vying for this dandy trophy. 4 Valley teams earned a spot in the area round last night. Many more looking to do so tonight. A best matchup on paper taking place in Cameron County. One of the most important things that football players have to do on a field, keep their heads on a swivel. They have to constantly be aware of their surroundings. For one Harlingen South offensive lineman, it's especially true. The Hawk overcoming a life-altering accident to help lead his team on the field. Right there. The crunch of the pads. Music to Ryan Luna's ears.
Fires all of us up, We're really the machine of the offense, we're the engine.
The camaraderie on the field.
It's really special, So many great memories.
Football holds a special place in Ryan's heart.
It means everything, It's something to keep your mind off of, reality. It's just something to keep you pushing.
Ryan keeps on pushing despite only having vision in one eye.
No fear, all faith. It didn't really change much, You get used to it after a while, but it could be kind of difficult here and there.
Luna suffered an accident while playing with his brother that left him without vision in his right eye at the age of 11.
It happened so quick, straight to the hospital, yeah. They couldn't save it because they hit my retina. It went right through my retina. So it's either take the eye out or just leave it how it is.
In spite of his setback, Luna began playing football in 8th grade.
My older brother, he was a great football player here, and I really looked up to him, and so he really set the standard, he set the bar.
He took up a spot in the most intense part of the field, the line of scrimmage.
You don't know where guys are coming from at certain times, and you definitely got to be aware at all moments, and Ryan, has never shown that he can't do that. So to me, it's inspirational.
The Hawks offensive lineman established himself as a key player in the trenches.
He's a 3-year starter, so obviously he's the leader on our offensive line and is able to accept what cards he's been dealt and be able to move forward and never use that as an excuse, I think is a true testament to his character.
It feels really good, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can doubt, and it really just goes to show it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, you just got to do it.
Luna advises people with physical limitations thinking about playing sports to give it a go.
Try your best, it'll be hard. It'll be hard, but it's just certain things you have to overcome, and you just got to grow out of it, and it'll be worth it in the long run.
The biggest players on the field are usually found in the trenches at 5 feet 8 inches. Luna says he mostly lines up against bigger linemen, yet he still manages to get the job done for Coach Izzy Gonzalez's Hawks. Longtime Valley resident Rene Ramirez was a star player for the Texas Longhorns in the late 1950s. An All-Southwest Conference performer, Ramirez died last week at age 85. The father of 9, leaving a legacy on and off the field.
His whole life he's had this obsession with the school and what it means and the tradition. So having this kind of memorial for him, he loved it. He loved, his school, his alma mater.
A small town star, the Hebronville native's outstanding high school career earned him a spot on UT's football team.
Coined a rags to riches type of player because he had to really struggle to get up to the playing team.
He finally got a chance to showcase his stuff as a sophomore in 1957. Ramirez led the Longhorns in all-purpose yards and touchdowns.
He blew up for South Texas and Latinos because they were, identifying with the name Ramirez. And so, you know, my dad played on for 2 or 3 more seasons, and he was still maintaining that high level of athleticism. So, you know, he was a star in his heyday, and so a lot of people ended up recognizing his name, you know, through the media or the radio.
Nicknamed the Galloping Gaucho, Ramirez's junior season included a 3-touchdown performance in a win against Texas A&M. The Longhorns also beat Oklahoma, snapping a 6-year winless streak against the Sooners.
He would surprise the coaches, and so he would tell us stories about, you know, a certain coach from Oklahoma was always complaining that, oh, they're playing lefty, and so he was always the threat, and so he'd always tell us the stories.
Ramirez wrapped up his playing career after the 1959 season. He graduated from Texas with a mechanical engineering degree.
When we were little, he'd say, you're going to university, and, you know, you're going to get a degree because you're going to get ahead in life, and because he was born dirt poor, so he didn't want that for us.
All 9 of his kids graduated from college, including his son Adrian, who followed his father's footsteps, earning a mechanical engineering degree from UT.
We looked up to him for everything, and the fact that he was a great example for us going to college, being an athlete, was, you know, everything for us. We thought he was like the super dad.
René Ramirez, a lifelong leader who bled orange.
Till his last breath, he was hook 'em horns. In my heart, or in me, he's still here. And sometimes even when I smile, I see my dad, because, you know, we kind of look alike. He's going to be a spirit in our family for years to come, and we'll never forget him.
René Ramirez was inducted into the Texas Athletics Hall of Honor in 2013. We'll be right back after the break.